Viewer discretion is advised. Also, headphones are highly recommended to watch this series.
Well, what was that room? The music room, yeah. Let's go back here and, I think we gotta use the, What are you talking about? We needed something that we could fit in the tiny space between the keys in order to pop it out. Hey, what about that palette knife we found in the art room? Yeah, let's try it. Why not? Fukuroi took the palette knife in hand and started digging between the keys of the piano with it in an attempt to dislodge whatever was stuck. It took a lot more effort than expected and created an unpleasant scraping sound that kind of hurt my ears. Complainer. But ultimately... All right, I got it. It's a key. Totally different shape and size than the one we used to open the art room, huh? Fukuroi handed me the small key, which I immediately pocketed. I still need to access what's in here. Let's take it out, please. Oh, oh. Let's try using the key we found in the piano. The key turned without any resistance and the heavy glass door opened right up. I removed the rectangular box from inside and marveled at the feel of the wood. It was made of paulownia, making it smooth and lightweight. I've never even heard of that kind of wood. Is it a head? Let's have a look inside, shall we? Doesn't seem dangerous or anything. Hope you didn't just jinx us. I wouldn't worry. Even if there's a bomb in there, I'm sure you'd be able to handle it just fine. Isn't that supposed to be the girl's line? I couldn't believe I just laughed. I guess Fukuroi overtly serious deadpan reactions had become a source of strength for me. He does look like he's kinda, did I just sound like a girl? I can't even describe how grateful I was just to have him here. He was like a pillar of strength. With that in mind, I fearlessly opened the paulownia box. Inside, wrapped in silk, was a small wooden board inked with calligraphy. What is this? It looks like the kind of thing you'd see at somebody's grave. That's exactly what it is, actually. It's a wooden grave tag, a kind of protective charm. It's the sort of thing they burn at Buddhist cedar stick ceremonies. I wasn't particularly well versed in Buddhist practices, but in a place like this, any sort of protective charm seemed like a good item to have. Alright, sounds good to me. I think we all know where we gotta go, because that's the one place that we all want to go to, huh? We all just want to burn that freaking protective charm off, don't we? Yay. Oh, God. Oh, bother. Okay, let's do it. The atmosphere, yes. Maybe we can use that grave tag we found to get inside. I don't like this at all. Just point that out. I don't know why I saved there, but whatever. Try it. The writing on these paper charms really does look pretty similar to the writing on the grave tag. But what are we supposed to do with it? Maybe we try chucking it at the seals? Sounds like a good way to get cursed. How about I just set it on the ground nearby instead? Fauchery did exactly that, and after only a few moments, there was a notable change in the air. Then, all of a sudden, the grave tag emitted a bright blue light, and the door was engulfed in flames. Crap! The whole building will burn down! No! Wait! Look! I'd already turned to run, but at Fauchery's urging, I turned back. And I have to admit, what I saw defies my expectations. And explanations as well. The flames weren't actually engulfing the door, but rather just the protective charms affixed to it. The door, the wall, and the floor remained untouched. It looks like the door kind of got torn apart to me. I mean, yeah, doesn't that look kind of broken off right there? Just point that out. After several seconds of burning, the paper charms were completely vaporized, and the flames dutifully vanished, as if they never even were there. The protective charms, yes. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's, this is not a good idea at all, is it? No, it is not. That does not look very, I think I want to save. I feel like there's, oh, it's the headphone. Oh, God. Oh, God. I see something on top of the stall, and it's creeping me out. It's creeping me out a lot. The water in the basin is brown and thick. The drain must be completely stopped up. Is there anything else? Because, yeah, you see that? Okay, don't scare me, please. There's a body hanging from one of the ceiling beams, swaying back and forth ever so slightly. It's completely decomposed, but judging by the uniform, it was probably a female junior or senior high school student in life. Behind the swinging corpse, there's a conspicuous hole visible in the back wall. What? And all around it, on all the sides, there's graffiti. Exactly the kind you'd expect to find in a public lavatory. From dirty drawings to for good times. Call me. I'll be waiting for you. My number? 8675309. Is that how it is? Yeah, I think that's how it is. Dead cat in class 3's locker. I'm watching you from above. That's a pervert right there. From 3-A loves. Japanese studies teacher, Mr. Just die already, you pervert. There's a name tag on the girl's uniform. Rubens Academy Senior High School. Mocha Natsuno. A lot of those high schools, you notice? Or a lot of those people, you notice that? Okay, don't scare me, please. It's locked from the inside. It won't open. Oh, no. I don't want to... The air just got a lot deeper. There's a tiny hole in the door. What's this? Maybe we can see inside from here. This is not a good idea. This is not a good idea at all. You do notice, right? Maybe we can see what's in there from this hole. This is a horrible idea. Mitsuki, come on. I put my eye to the hole. And saw the telltale glint of another eye staring back at me from within. What is it? Somebody in there was looking back at me. What? That can't be. You don't see any feet along the bottom of the stall, right? Let me have a look. Fukuroi ducked down and peeked in through the hole exactly as I had. Oh, God! Fukuroi, what happened? Are you all right? Fukuroi, no, you're joking, right? Fukuroi fell onto his side, and as soon as I could see his face, I noticed that his right glasses lens was cracked, and his right eye was bloody. On closer inspection, I noticed a round hole in the lens, as if a small stick or a fat needle had been instantaneously driven through it deep into his eye. Fukuroi, please, stay with me. Oh my God, he's dead! There was no hint of a response. He just kept subtly convulsing, as if he'd been electrocuted. How had this happened? What was going on? Oh, crap. That's not right. Boys aren't allowed in the girls' room. Uh-oh. Who? What? What did you do? The stall door opened, revealing a little girl with an eerie blue glow about her. She looked to be around grade school age, a 5th or 6th grader, maybe. One of her eyes had been completely pulverized, but her face showed no indication of pain. Rather, it had a certain stoic quality to it. It was unreadable. Most disturbing of all, however, was the object she held in her right hand. It was an awl, or an ice pick, or some such thing, with a bloody, dripping blade. Are you the one who let that boy in here? Wait! Before I even had a chance to answer, the girl leapt from the stall with a blinding speed. That's not allowed. Reacting as quickly as I could, I threw my arm in front of my face and almost immediately felt the ice pick blade pierce right into it. Not just once, but twice. 3 times. It dug deep into my arm, my palm, my shoulder. I had to run. But she wasn't about to let me go. She just quietly kept hacking away, working her way up and down the entire length of my arm. Bit by bit, my skin and flesh was chipped away until finally the ice pick completely penetrated my palm and began boring into my cheek. Eventually, my ear was hacked apart, and then I was scalped so thoroughly that I could hear the sound of my skin peeling away with my remaining ear. There was nothing in the world but pain. Nothing in the world but pain at this point. I couldn't focus on anything else if I'd wanted to. My vision was blank, and I honestly couldn't tell if it's because I had my eyes closed or if I simply didn't have eyes anymore. I only knew for sure that I was still being hacked apart because I could hear it. The pain gave no indication, as it was already omnipresent. I begged for mercy several times, in vain, before I finally just started praying that this agony would come to an end. God, please, I'll endure whatever trials lie ahead with open arms if you'll just save me now. I beg of you, please, make it stop. Wrong in number 3? The heck's number 2 and 1? And, I think there's a lesson here, folks. Never try to peek into a stall, or you're gonna get your freaking eye poked out!
Next time on Corpse Party, Book of Shadows.
No.
この穴、何か意味がありそうだけど、どうする?
There must be a purpose to this hole. I wonder. No, don't wonder. Just don't.